Hello there, I am Ibrahimi and today I am making a video about Eden Zero, so let's begin. I accidentally got to know this show just by randomly scrolling in my anime list, and honestly I got attracted by the wallpaper. We gotta be honest, so at first I thought it was some kind of completion or prequel or sequel, maybe. What I found out is that it's not. But the thing that made me think like that is because of two things. First of all, the art style was extremely similar, and also there was Happy in there. But there wasn't Natsu, so it's not Fairy Tail. And yeah, I said Natsu because I thought this one was Lucy. I sometimes mix up between them. Happy is literally not changed. And this is not necessarily received well by the community. Some people have actually accused him as a non-creative person. He's just copying his older work and stuff. But honestly, I don't care. As long as the show is good, I like it. So yeah, basically the story is about Shiki, who got isolated and grown up in a planet called Grathel, and this planet does not have a single human other than Shiki. So he's all the time surrounded by robots who actually understand him and like meet him as their little son. One day, a beekeeper comes with her cat, her pet, let's say, which is Happy, to the planet Grathel. Some stuff happened, and he got obligated to go with her and go on adventures. And as the episodes go on, they're now going to Mother. So let's just talk about characters a little bit. First of all, Shiki. Shiki, the way that he acts, the way that he does, a lot of people just like say that this is literally not Natsuki. No, which is literally a thumbnail, which is actually a thumbnail. But what am I talking about is that this show does amplify some kind of similar character designs, but at the last it gives you a pretty good image of the character that it wants to actually show you. So as I said, Shiki, a kid who actually grown up in the middle of robots, so he does not know how to interact with people, he does not know how they feel, and the way that he progressively gets normal is beautiful to watch. Honestly, it's so good to actually see. Like it's kind of like seeing some kid just growing up as a personality. Like, and also this show is also made by Hiro Mashima, so you would expect stuff like friendship and the powers and the logical power ups that gets. And honestly, it's a little god inside. It's not really that much. It's not really as fairy tale as I can tell. Uh, so yeah, I think that Shiki is a really great character. He's not really great. He's a good character for a protagonist for a show like this. I see that he's perfect for this. Second of all, we have Rebecca. Rebecca is a beekeeper, reference to YouTuber. So as we said, when she got it, when she actually got first on Grandpa, you were like, yeah, she's just a normal character. When she's actually a kind of a protagonist too. She enters with the view of the main character. The show is not only about Shiki. It's kind of like Rosa. It's not only about Shiki. It's also about the characters that he's surrounded with. It's not always mentioning about him. Sometimes the attention goes a lot into side characters more than the main characters themselves. If I would actually call them side characters, I would call them protagonists too. Uh, so the first phase that the author shows us is the sully phase, the way that they act when they're not really normal. And then we actually get introduced to her backstory and how she got to know Happy. Did not really get explained yet, but this show is at its beginning, so I think that's alright. So as I said, Rebecca is like it's not really like a Lucy or a different version of her. It's just she has her own personality. She has her own strong, special, unique character to be. I think these are the protagonists I can tell because these are the ones who gets mentioned a lot on the show. Uh, there's also other pretty good characters like Komura, maybe even the four stars of Eden Zero. And the most interesting one of them is actually Valkyrie. I really got introduced in her. I really got interested in her. And also there was the sister, and the sister is like she has probably the best design. Then maybe my taste is a little trash, but you're free to do so. There's also the main one, the core of the entire thing. The other one looks like a child. It's just like the character design is not really, let's say, meant to be for aged men. And that's why people, I mean, I'm not saying that's why, I mean, a lot of people got a negative thought about this. And I'm not really wrong with that. Everyone is free to have his opinions, everyone is free to say what he thinks of an anime or of a show or of anything that he sees. He's free to do his opinion on it. He's free to tell that, but you're not really supposed to be affected in a way that you would actually just hate the anime just because this person hates it. You're like, let me just explain something. You don't necessarily like things that are good. You just like things because they're pleasant to you. Like the way that if we take it like that, you don't actually watch the show and you're like, yeah, it has like a good storyline, it has some good story writing, it has like some good characters, good design, good art style. No, you just watch it and you get it pleasant. It may have bad animations, it may have bad story writing, it may have garbage characters or personalities, but you still love the fuck out of it because it's pleasant to you. That's what I mean. So you don't necessarily hate even Zero or Fairy Tail or any other show or any other game just because the majority of people hate it. So this is the idea that I wanted to actually send to you. Sorry. So let's get a little to the positives. The anime just like does a lot of things well. Honestly, the scenes go pretty successively quick. It's very good. It's very entertaining to just watch it like that. And second of all, yeah, the way that I say this is because you don't feel the time when you're watching the show. It's not like One Piece when there's literally an arc is 100 episodes when it could be just 20 or something. It's just it's very good. It's like it's perfect for its time. It's not too short, but it's not too long. Also, there's some kind of good character introductions. It's not great. Let's say it's kind of average, decent, maybe. But yeah, character gets introduced pretty well. even though Hero has his own way of introducing characters, I'm okay with it as long as it's pleasant. That's what I say. But when we get to if the anime is good or not, it's not really about if I enjoyed it or not. We should not mix up about these things. So yeah. So if I said the positives of the show, I would actually spoil a lot, and that's not what I want to go in this with. So I'm gonna get to the negatives like really quick. First of all, the protagonist is pretty overpowered. I'm not joking. Just like it does not give you any suspense. You know the result before it even begins. He did not lose a single fight in these 20 episodes. And the way that the show goes is like it's kind of like a short show, I guess. Maybe it's gonna be 24, even 38, maybe even some 50 episode show. But I don't really think it's gonna last that long. So I just I don't know. He did not. Yeah, like the actions go pretty quickly, but still, he's not doing. He's not like that much injured. The only time that he got injured or even bleeded is because of him protecting someone else or being in a situation. That's not like really the thing that should go on. I mean, even in shows that the protagonist should be really overpowered, like One Punch Man, there is character we see suspense at the end of itself. We see genocide suffering sometimes. We see other characters, we see other heroes who actually get in hard situations, hard sticky situations. But in even Zero, it's kind of like the author being like, no, I don't want to harm this character. Just leave it there, just leave it there. Just like once it comes, just like just like the guy comes and then destroys everything. That's not what I really like about it. I don't have much to say wrong about it, but I still can't praise it as much. So I would say it's just decent, 6.5 out of 10. So I think this is the video. So goodbye.